different things. Teachers spend so many hours coming up with engaging assignments, and they also have to teach more than 24 students per class, which is basically teaching 192 students per day. That can be stressful. Like, think about it. All that paperwork? I bet the teachers have kids too. So coming home from work to having to help your kids with homework just sounds so tiring. So we have to say thank you. Thank you for making us strong in the real way.
Thank you, Miss Ann, for everything. From the laughs, to the cries, to the hugs, to the love. I love you. Miss Ann, you killed this dance. I can't even cap with you. But I just want to say thank you for the time, the patience, the water, the food that you gave to me. Thank you for letting me enjoy anatomy and physiology. Everything that you've done for me, I've never taken for granted, and I never will. I love you, Miss Ann.
Today's video is about Miss Reagan, also known as the TV production or the acting teacher. But there's so many things that she has done behind the scenes that you may not know about, and I'm going to try to quickly run through what she has done that I've experienced in the past 4 years. Okay, let's go.
Number 1, SGA, also known as student government. Number 2, pep rallies. Yeah, she runs that. Number 3, homecoming. You guys do not understand her stress level running both at the same time. Number 4, certification, which are also stressful. Number 5, she let us meet a whole celebrity like, hey, Dave Bautista, how you doing? Number 6, we seen Hamilton. I'm so sorry that I'm a theater kid, but wow. Number 7, about 9 to 7 shows for acting. Oh my god, the stress, but I loved it. Number 8 are the competitions at Tampa Bay Theater for film. Number 9, she got us super expensive equipment that she might snatch the soul out of you guys if you decide to break it. Number 10, she does the nude broadcast every single morning. 11, all of the technical stuff you see in the meetings and all of that was her setting it up. And number 12, she let me be a student director.
All right, that was a lot. And I'm so sorry that I can't say this to you physically, but thank you so much for being such an amazing teacher. You gave me so many amazing life opportunities and lessons that I would have had it not been for you, and you're hands down my favorite teacher. You allowed me to dive into one of my biggest passions, which is directing. Oh my god, don't get emotional, but I will definitely miss you. I hope to see you soon one day when we're not in a pandemic. All right, bye, because I don't want to start crying.
Things that I would use deeper in life. Because theirs taught me how to run a business. Harris taught me how to manage property. And Ms. Harris also taught me how to account for my money. And for that, Mr. Harris, I just want to say that I appreciate you.
Hey yo, Mr. Santana taught me all the knowledge I got. Remember being posted by the shop, the LP block. I used to rap in class, sometimes like the beatbox. I sure appreciate the time when you said my rhyme was hot. I dedicate this track to you, Mr. Santana, thank you. I like to show gratitude. I dedicate this track to you, Mr. Santana, thank you. I like to show some gratitude.
Mr. Stookie.
Thank you for all the non-heavy work weeks. I mean, I know I'm just saying thank you for not giving us too much work, but I really do appreciate the chance to make cool stuff like this over the weekend.
And other things like this.
It's the best and only sword I've ever made, so thanks for giving me the chance to do it.
Hey, my name is Clara, and I chose Mr. Coach Holly because I had him freshman year as an InDesign teacher, and I had him 1 period a day, and I look forward to that 1 period a day every single year for my entire sophomore year. Well, I listened to the pandemic, but up until then, he was my favorite class to go to because he was just really lenient on the work. Not even gonna say that in a bad way, because sometimes like in a school that you just need that one teacher just to show you a little bit of compassion, especially when it comes to the workload. And not only that, but he gave me some insight on life as well. He was really more than a teacher to me. I really would consider him a mentor. He taught me a lot of stuff, not just based in the course, but about life, and really changed my aspect and how I view things. So that's why I chose Mr. Coach Holly for my teacher appreciation video. Thank you for being such a great teacher. Keep it up because you're making a lasting impact on students like me. And yeah.
Thank you, Ms. Jordan, for being such a great teacher to students and for inspiring us so much.
I like Miss Curry because she's absolutely hilarious and she always knows how to make her class way more interesting, especially with them corny jokes. And you can always just go to her and talk to her about anything and she'll always give you good advice and she'll always know what to say. That's why I like Miss Curry so much.
A couple things that I love about Miss Curry is that she's very understanding and she's a great teacher.
My favorite thing about Miss Curry is that she's a very understanding teacher and she's a very funny person.
One reason I like Miss Curry is you can tell she genuinely cares about her students and she wants to succeed.
Because she listens to your problems, whether they're personal or school related, whether you're having trouble in another class, trouble at home. She listens and gives good advice. You can talk to her for whatever you need. She's a good teacher. She teaches lessons very well. She explains stuff very well.
Miss Truitt truly feels like a one-in-a-million kind of teacher, and the amount of care that she puts into her students and her work. There's a special relationship that she has with her students that is more genuine than most things I've experienced in my life. The compassion that she has for her students. And it truly feels like she wants to see all of them succeed. And she will do everything in her power to make sure she sees them walk across that stage and be great in their future and everything after.
Mr. Reagan, if you're seeing this, I would like to say thank you for everything that you have done for me, for the students at Tampa Bay Tech, and even just for the school in general. One thing I like about you the most would probably be how you never give up on your students, and I like that.
I want to thank you for being such a wonderful teacher. You are funny sometimes and very kind. I love how you make learning about medical fun.
Aww.
And I did that.
Miss Johnson is my favorite teacher because she's funny.
CJ.
Because she looks like she has red hair, but at the same time it's brown.
You guys make my day interesting. You start my day off, and I enjoy laughing with you guys, and I enjoy spending time, and I just love starting my day with you guys.
This is Ms. Bayshore Watts, the architecture teacher for Tampa Bay Tech, and I chose her for Teacher Appreciation Month because last year when she came during the last semester of school, she really opened up architecture to me, even though I really wanted to be in medical. She made it very enjoyable. She was patient with us. She showed a lot of kindness, and it was just amazing to have her as a teacher overall. When she came, it was probably the most enjoyable time for architecture for me, and it's something that I won't forget. Thank you, Ms. Bayshore Watts.
Thank you.
And because of that, I built with the expertise that she provided me with for that half semester, I was able to build this masterpiece right here for her. You the best.
My name is Rhanesia, and I appreciate Miss Mighty because that's my auntie and she's a black queen. Love.
I like Miss Mighty because she's not only my teacher, she's also my friend.
I appreciate Miss Mighty because I could joke around with her, she cool, and she had brought me pizza and some wings the other day, so I really appreciate that.
Miss
Mr. Woody, for Teacher Appreciation Week here at TBT, I told you there's quite a few things you do for us on campus that deserve appreciation. One of the reasons is that you always leave us a positive message to carry out our day in the morning.
Ninth graders, I know that you all will do a great job today. Have a great Titan day.
Also, you have become principal at Tampa Bay Tech. Congratulations. Last but not least, you always check on my grades in the hallways. Thank you. Those are only some of the reasons that I appreciate you here at Tampa Bay Tech.
Thank you, Mrs. Jordan, for always making sure that we have the answers to any questions we may have, regardless of the time that we ask.
Thank you, Mr. Foster, for being a wonderful teacher this year and helping me.
I want to give a huge shout out to Mr. Sampson. Thank you for helping me this entire year. You're the best.
I want to take the time to appreciate Ms. Rosberg. Thank you for always answering all my questions, even if it's in the middle of the class. You always don't put me down. You always let me answer the questions, and you always praise me. And yeah.
Ms. Towers is my favorite teacher because she's always caring and respectful towards her students.
And Ms. Rowland has been helping me a lot.
Mrs. Seves for always motivating me, being there for me no matter what.
Senora Pleston, the reason I picked you is because you're like the only teacher that really pushed me to do my work and actually really showed she cared.
Lucky is real. She's funny. And she's encouraging. And I appreciate you.
Y'all gonna miss leaving this place?
I'ma definitely miss a lot of my teachers. Some of my teachers, shout out Miss Truitt, shout out Mr. Modro, shout out Mr. Santana, you feel me? Shout out Miss Amika. And yeah, I think the teachers, I think that's something I'm gonna really miss, some of my teachers.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably say the teachers too.
Fire, bro.